Hello Dominant Heron, I'm Croix. In today's Rachel Legends video, going to be going over the fusion guide for Armanz the Magnificent, the current hybrid fusion. So if we click in, we can see that to get our new legendary champion, we're going to have to fuse 4 of the same Void Epic into him. So going to need quite a few Void Brews, or not Void Brews, Void potions, but brews would help too in leveling these guys. So make sure that you are getting or that you have plenty, and if not, farming on I think it's around the 10th and around the 17th are the only Sundays that are available to farm that dungeon. All right. So anyway, uh, to get the epics, we're going to have to collect fragments from each of these events that they're going to be doing, which I might as well go ahead and pop on over to Chrome. Alright, so it's a nasty one in terms of double dipping is so dumb. This Dungeon Divers 2 days from the start with Dragon and Champion Training just hanging out here doing nothing is irritating. And then we've got a blank space here where, yeah, I guess you can farm whatever, which I'm going to probably do Spider with my daily engineer there. But then, like, this only overhangs with 2 days of Fire Knight, and then Spider is the only thing that coincides with this one. It's just they're jerks. But anyway, in terms of where you want to focus your energy, we'll go ahead and start in with champion training. Hold off for dragon if you can, so that you can get double dip with this dungeon divers start and going straight into ice golem to finish out the dungeon divers on those other 2 days. Yeah, it's the organization is real nasty here, but also in this segment over here, which we'll get to. So these 2 days of Fire Night is where you want to get that done to overlap here. And then you've got 1 day where champion training is definitely the focus here before you hop into I guess you could focus, actually, you could focus champion training on both of these days and then switch over to do spider on these two. That's probably the better bet. Um, Unless you've already finished champion training, before this day, and then, obviously swap into spider. But uh, Fire Knight should have started right here so that it would, overlap completely with the dungeon divers, and then we could have um, definitely a couple of free days of champion training right here to focus on that. But yeah, it's they gave us a short reprieve of nicely structured fusions, and now they've given us this. So this is might be 2x voids. That's what Hell Hades is projecting. Looking back uh, at their articles, um, it's been a little all over the place. In January, we had starting in January we had ancients going into voids, going to sacreds, going to ancients, going to sacreds, and then so it's probably a good bet that it's going to be void since we haven't had one since January. But yeah, it's a weird one. I wonder if they're doing a snake type thing now, maybe. That might work. Would it? No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. Who knows what they're doing? They might not even know. Also, I wanted to go ahead and say that clarify that you don't need all 450 fragments. There's 450 available, but you only need 400, 100 for each of the 4 epics that you need to fuse into Armanz. And you want to go ahead and wait to go ahead and collect those fusion epics until Champion Chase to go ahead and save those points. And if you're real crazy about it, technically, you could have the fusion all done by this day if you had the energy necessary to blitz through Spider. You could get Classic Arena. I can get it done in 1 day, so I feel like most people can get it done in 2. Artifact Enhancement would be easy to do. So if you can blitz through Spider and this Dungeon Divers in 1 day, technically you could get the 4 epics, which is at 250 each, was 1,000 points, and then fuse Armanz. You'll have to figure out where the points are in the Champion Chase, because that's one of the 25 that you would need. But that additional 500 from fusing Armanz as well would help you boost you up and get you closer to those higher tier rewards from Champion Chase. Yeah, I'll probably be pulling Void since I've got over 100 on that day to max it out, and any Voids that I can save by doing those epics and maybe Armanz. I'm not sure that I will blitz through that. We'll see where my energy is, but yeah, I wanted to make sure that was clear because I didn't do it on that first run through. But yeah, back to your regular scheduled fusion guide. But yeah, so that's where you're going to want to go with your energy. In terms of Summon Rush and Champion Chase are the same amount of fragments. Every single event and tournament is 25 fragments. There's going to be what, 16? Yeah, so eight tournaments, 8 events for a total of 400 fragments from there. And then we also have this this path over here, a Hero's Path event, which they've thankfully good on them for letting us know that it's going to be basically a summon rush for both normal shards and soul stones. And there's going to be 50 points available in that path. We're not sure what else is going to be in that path, but there's a decent bet that you're going to want to go for the Hero's Path deep into it to get maybe a guaranteed legendary. There's speculation from Nubs that it's going to be St. Patrick's Day guarantee of that new Sylvan Watcher. It's like something Oak Padrach or some such thing. But could be a soul, even though they've typically been doing those more in the Titan event type thing. So we'll just have to see what happens there. But I am loath to miss any points and then go in here and having to do it in case it turns out to be a damp squib. And that I'll want to skip anyway. Especially with this Summon Rush is pretty good. They've got the extra legendary out of both Ancients and Sacreds with this progression 15x with a bunch of great champions, including Duchess, Alva Autumnborn. There's a ton of good revivers. I'm still a little unsure of what I'm gonna do. I'll look at my shards more, but yeah, that's about the skinny of it. We do have CVC. I'm on the wrong one. Here we go. CVC on this day. most likely it's not going to be a personal rewards because we just had one. Yeah, we just had one, so it's not going to be personal rewards. I'm almost certain about that. So I should have looked it up. No, it's definite. Yeah. Because I did 350,000 points in this last one, and we lost. But I was able to summon. Who did I get? Oh yeah, White Queen and Cora to pair with White King Narses, which one of those two has been getting banned out of Live Arena every single time, which is a bummer because they're so good together. Yeah, so I think that's about all I wanted to cover. Sorry if you could hear the kids watching cartoons in the background, and I'm a day late because it's been busy and we're going out of town tomorrow. I will be going for him though. I'm pretty sure I will be able to get him done. And yeah, the Soul Chase I didn't take place in because of the Hero's Path. I liked waiting till the last day of those things just to in case we get announcements further down the line. Because if you pop off on that first day and then they announce something that's even you're even more interested in, so I like to save it. But I know some people don't have the patience for that, which is fine. You do you. Play the game so that you enjoy it. And yeah, I think that's where I'll leave you. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. Consider doing all the YouTube things and have a good day. Cheers. The video is over. This is the end screen. You can go now. Bye.